So here's a quick explanation on the Tumbador part, or some people say Salidor. So think of this as like the baseline. The other parts are different. This does improvise, but if we want to take, I'll show you the two that are similar would be Yambu and Guaguanco, the ones in 4/4. The way we're going to identify the part is by the open tones. So the other things that you do, there's literally infinite amount of variations that can occur in and around the open tone that we're going to have. That's really what creates the part. The part we're going to have, it's going to be half improvised, half stable. So for example, on a Yambu, we're going to open, we're going to have an open tone on the end of 2 and the end of 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Ba, ba, sorry, ba, 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 ba. See what's happening is the open tone stays where it's at. All the improvisations are basically any kind of sound or any kind of rhythm that doesn't disturb the open tone. Of course, there's so many exceptions to that rule, but for the beginning, what you want to think of is that you have an open tone and that your improvisations stay away from it. So in other words, you're not adding other open tones, because those other open tones are gonna confuse the part. The part is, the open tone is really what identifies the part. So you wanna stay away from adding open tones or playing with that particular part of the rhythm. So that would be in 4/4. Basically, Guaguanco is the same thing, it's just faster. Da, 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 da. So the other thing you could think of is trying to keep the open tone on one hand. I actually switched once there. That's because I'm improvising. I'm kind of switching hands and stuff, but for the most part, it makes sense to keep your open tone on one hand. I'm keeping my open tone on the left hand, but I would say right-handed players, you should keep your open tone on your right hand. So that would be for the tumbador part.